Live from Brooklyn, New York for Busy Sessions. This is Stay Busy with Armon Sadler. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Busy Sessions, our artist-focused series where we bring in some of your favorite artists or artists that you may not know that are your favorite artists yet to talk about their come-up, their stories, their talents, and much more. It's the boy Armon, a.k.a. Vegan Chorizo Poppy, a.k.a. founder of Bald Nigga Ballers, a.k.a. member of Beanie Boys, premium member, lifetime member of Beanie Boys, a.k.a. the Denim Don.
You cold.
Now, this week I am blessed to be joined by someone who's bringing the heat from the West Coast to New York City. Now, he doesn't need a blue check to be verified, and off the Don Julio, he's a Foolio. You may know him from Shawty Tape and Shawty Tape 2 from 2020, or singles like Cybergirl, Porn Star, California, and many more. LA bred, but keeping that same energy over here in New York City. We relate on the football player tip, but also living a life that feels much beyond the number that is related to our actual ages. Welcoming to the Busyverse, my guy Fendi Frank. How you feeling, my brother?
I'm good.
Welcome,
man.
welcome.
Here,
Of course.
Thank
Let's
you.
let's toast up.
Let's
toast
man.
up.
Absolutely, man. From LA to New York.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love.
Yes, sir.
God bless, man.
How you feeling? How you enjoying your time out here so far?
I'm loving it, man. I tell people all the time that New York is like when I'm not. It's my home away from home. I love New York. I love the weather out here, fashion, everything. It's just. It's if I was in LA, I'd be here. So
This is your first time out here?
no, it's my fourth.
Okay.
Yeah, love it out here, man. Can't get enough. I definitely come back at least once a year. Yeah, man.
And obviously from LA, but like where specifically did you grow up? Like
South Central, Watts. I moved around Carson.
Okay.
Just all over the place. I used to work for the LA people that's gonna see this off Manchester and Maine at the McDonald's when I was in high school. You know, so everybody from LA knows where that is. And
Yeah.
They'll get an idea of like, oh, he from that side. So
Okay. And talk about like your musical background. Like was music playing a lot in the crib? Did you have musicians in your family, or was this something that you kind of determined you wanted to pursue just of your own volition?
you know what, man? It kind of ties back. I know we was talking about it a little earlier. It ties into the football thing.
Yeah.
Just I was going to Pasadena City College, and then a lot of my teammates from out of state, New York, Chicago, Texas, Atlanta. And, they was doing their music thing. So, it just kind of fell on my lap.
Right.
And I just met the right people along the way. And that's been going on almost 3 years since I got in the booth initially. Like, my first time ever in the booth was almost 3 years ago. And, man, it's just been a blessing. My dad and my uncles, they fuck around and sing. I'm sorry, you can cuss on here?
Yeah.
I was going to say, hold on, bro. I don't want to, yeah.
Yo, move the mic a little closer to.
I got you. Yeah, man. No musicians, just... play a little guitar growing up, trying to pick it up, piano, still learning a little bit, got my Alicia Keys on, but, yeah, man. But not really, man. This kind of thing just fell in my lap.
Right.
My dad wanted me to be an engineer or something like that when I was a kid, so that's just, it didn't go that way.
You mentioned Pasadena City College, playing football there. Well, what did you study in college as a major?
Business. I actually graduated from there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was finna go to,
Congrats.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Man, you congrats,
education
man.
is key, man.
Man,
it's key.
what? Tell him, man. Cornell, stop playing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
about
very established. But I graduated from there. I was going to go to UCLA. Try to play football, but really just consider education. But then COVID hit, so it's like that was a big thing for the world. So.
Yeah. And Drake has one line that I love from "Thank Me Now." I swear, sports and music are so synonymous because we want to be them and they want to be us. What do you feel like your athletic background and the music now? Like, what are some of the parallels within your life that are drawn from sports and music?
Wow, man, that's an awesome question. there's so many obstacles. You gotta, like a running back. Cause I played running back in college,
shit.
fullback, running back, linebacker. But you gotta jump, juke, obstacles. You gotta get out the way. You gotta find a way to get to the end zone. Same thing in the music business. I feel like it's a little more tricky. Like with sports, if you don't meet the eye test, it's just like, you ain't getting no D1 type like thing. So there's politics and everything. Music and sports, both politics. You make them work for you or they work against you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work with it. You gotta roll with the punches, and sometimes you gotta bite your tongue. Sometimes you gotta do this, but it's it's nitty gritty.
Yeah.
So like especially once you get college and football, you want to go league. Everybody thinks they're gonna go league. It's business, bro. Like they're not going. Or they see, in ninth grade you tore your meniscus. Like they might not want to. In music, I've only been doing this seriously maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
Since like Shawty Tape dropped. It just passed like 2-year anniversary. And
that was your first project, Shawty Tape.
that was my first EP. Never dropped the album or something like that. Just singles been doing really good for me.
Yeah.
And it's more marketable that way and whatnot. So I use the business aspect. Like I got a business degree, but my pops was really like heavy on like getting me business savvy since I was a kid, knowing what politics is, working them, and just making things go in my favor, making my life a little easier.
Yeah.
He taught me a couple gems that I established into everyday life. Especially music now. This is like my job. But I'm living happy. I'm living off this stuff, features, shows. It's like it's such a blessing that it's such a luxury that 99% of people don't have, especially in times like this where it's just like, people are at war and stuff like that. Like it makes you more thankful and grateful to be where you're at.
100%.
So that's where I'm at right now.
So to be a little under 2 years into your music career, yet to have the following that you have, to have had the opportunities that you have, I want to talk about those early stages when you first decided to like start making music and putting it out. Like what were those early stages like? What were some of the doubts that you had, situations like that?
For sure. I'm a pretty confident person when I put my mind to something, and it's like for me, and as it was instilled in me, it's a culture thing. Like failure is not an option. Like go get it type thing. Get up and go get it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Especially you from a place like where Nipsey hustle. You walking taking the bus on the same streets that he on.
Yeah.
Like, and it just like LA, it's a breeding ground for champions. You know what I'm saying? It's like Inglewood, City of Champions, like stuff like that. Or Compton, I'm sorry. But I'm saying, but like, it's nitty gritty, bro.
Yeah.
Over there, it's like, there's no way out of it. Like you gotta go through this wall over it. You gotta find a way to do it. And early on, it was just like, I was the first one in my family born here. Like I don't have no connections, no higher ups.
Where's your family originally from?
My mom and dad. My mama born in Michoacan, Mexico.
Okay.
And my dad, Zacatecas, Mexico. We was talking, bro. You feel me? And
shout out to the Mexicans. I love Mexicans.
Man,
I'm
trying to tell you, bro. You slide out to Cali, you taken care of with good food, bro.
Hey, we there.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to get authentic
Yes,
to the max.
Yes, sir.
This is basically little Mexico, man. You feel
Right.
me? But back to the point, yeah, man. I didn't have no pool, nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up where I grew up, and then, culture is you go to school with all black and brown kids, it's like this who you are, this what you is. You don't choose where you grew up, you just make the best out of it type shit.
Absolutely.
So I mean it's like there's other back to obstacles like for music, it's just life stuff. Like I remember my brother telling me like, hey bro, you remember when it was like they used to spin the block and shoot out on Christmas and shit like that. Like bro was 5 and he remembers that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. And it's things like that that made me say, I'm gonna go crazy on this. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta do this. This is what I love, this is what I wanna do. And I don't care what it takes or who I gotta go through, what I gotta do. This is the way we're going, this is what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
And the long goal is to have me and my family in a good place. And that's really my priority in life, taking care of my peoples, make sure they straight. After that, then I can worry about myself. You know what I'm saying? So because I don't know where I'd be without my family and like they support and stuff like that. And it's not we was never rich. Like we grew up in a trailer, you know what I'm saying, in a trailer park too. Moving around, my dad, my mom worked at Burger King, dad at McDonald's. Like it was tough, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm a big person on effort and will. Like if you mean well, like if I put a short example, like if you do something and the outcome comes out bad for me, but I know you meant well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because I know your heart was in a good place.
Yeah.
my mom and dad coming here was just like a sign of like, you know, it's the American dream. I'm the living embodiment of that.
Yeah.
So
That's a big responsibility to carry.
Being the oldest man, being the first one, it's just like.
How many siblings you got?
I got.
I know you mentioned your brother before.
I got two brothers, Victor and Andrew. My baby sister Rose. People be on the gram DMs going crazy talking about, oh my God, your daughter's so cute. I'm like, I ain't got no damn daughter. No baby mama drama, nothing like that, man. But yeah, man. And then, you know, a bunch of cousins everywhere, uncles, neighbors, stuff like that. Every weekend, carne asada party, you feel me? Cookout, whatever.
Yeah.
So
it's the vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the vibe. So, you know, while your tenure in music has been short, like a lot of people want to do music. A lot of people say, I'm gonna start making music. I'm gonna put music out, and some of them don't really get further beyond that. They might put a couple songs out, it's whatever. For you, what was that moment where you were like, oh, like not only am I doing this, but like I'm capable of taking this to the next level, to where you're collabing with some of the artists that you've collabed with and getting the looks you've got? Like, what was that moment, that like kind of breakthrough moment where you're like, oh shit, I got something here?
I don't know if it was one moment, but you know how over time, like week by week, day by day, you can see like, oh, like, and you know, now it's so easy to track, and it's easy for labels to track progress. You know, and be like, okay, he's official. Like, you know, with Instagram following and stuff like that. Streams, you can check that and whatnot. I think when I started like getting on the scene and people started like, oh, I know who he is. Like now I get recognized at Lakers game. I got my whole ski mask on and all that. Like hard. I'm on the floor, you know, and they're like, Fendi Frank. I'm like, yeah. Like that just happened like 3 weeks ago. I was at the Laker game, but I think it was when Verified dropped. With One Taekwon, producer Ace the Face, shout out, bro. Yeah. You know, he made so many hits with Shoreline. He's got plaques and just being around great people. You know what I'm saying? So that record was the first one to like go crazy. Yeah. Another one was Cold Hearted with my boy J Star and AZ Benz. He goes by Benz now. But that one just went crazy. This one I don't really post stuff on SoundCloud. I just because I don't. But I posted Cold Hearted there and like, let's see what it does. And this shit went up like, it's like at 60K in in a month or two. So I'm like, yo, like, okay, cool. Like, that's dope. People fuck with me. People I don't know. Yeah. So it's genuine. It's love. And even recently, like, The Land with Kalen. Kalen for real. He's dope. Sign of Rock Nation. Jay-Z, like, I see, bro, he's in the 40/40 club with, you know what I'm saying? He's in the studio with Southside. And it just like, seeing his growth, like I was a fan of him when he was, you know, just a local, like my status, damn near. Yeah. So seeing his growth in the few years that is just like vision and hard work, and I'm just like, bro, I salute him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's got a great team around him. So that song with my boy J5, feel me? Eastside, Jordan Downs, man, hello, you feel me? You know, that was another guy. He's very established in LA. He's worked with everybody, Wednesday, Rucci, all the LA like greats. Yeah. And you know, he like co-signed like a motherfucker. Get on. Now every big record I have like that, like with Kalen, with Rucci, whatever, I throw him on there just out of love because it's just like, you know, he believed in me first before a lot of these people did. And when a lot of people like was doubting me, he's like, nah, he cold. Like he gonna do this shit for real. So that's another thing. Like I don't have any problem with verifying myself internally. Like nah, like I got it. Like I don't need verification from it. Like, but getting that from a status, upper status person in LA,
it means a lot.
Okay, yeah, for sure, and it feels good, and it's just like, okay, I'm doing something right. Yeah. So like those records were the ones that's like, okay, yeah, this is it. Things are going good.
Yeah. Nah, we had, as you know, Rosecrans Vic on the show
Shout out
a couple months ago.
Vic, the GOAT.
He's a big part of us getting familiar with you, us tapping into your music. How did that relationship, you know, form, and like what has connecting with Vic, you know, just done for you, you feel?
I think Vic, just similar background, LA, born and raised. Rosecrans, it's in the name, you feel me? That's Norwalk, Paramount, Downey, you feel me? That's like Compton, that's a major street in LA. So when I first heard about him, it's when I just started getting in the game. I was like, okay, cool. Like one day, our paths will meet. And it's just like, it's funny, like the vision I had when I knew was like, this is what I'm gonna do. All the people that I was like, were going crazy or popping, like, hey, I meet them along the way. And I met all these people. and it's just like, damn, it's genuine. It's nothing forced. It's just natural, and that's how I know like shit's going right. So with Vic, we were at Hollywood. I met him officially. We had chopped it up on the gram and stuff like that before, because you know the music scene and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I met him and Kelly, his homeboy, at studio. It was a studio opening in Hollywood for Swish, Agent Swish, and that guy's another legend. He's doing his own thing. He's got his label thing, his crypto thing. He's just a staple guy in the music scene in LA. Shout out A Swish. I performed for his birthday one time, but he's a manager for Rumor. I don't know if you heard of him.
Sounds familiar.
He's viral. He's crazy. Shout out Rumor. Kid Ink, a couple other guys. So it was his thing, his studio, and it was a who's who of LA, right? Like all the major producers, Ron, shout out bro, Art Baron, Atlantic Records, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's in Money Sign Sway, shout out Sway. Like everybody that's doing it up in LA was there. Right. So I'm just like, just me being here is just like, you know, rubbing elbows with everybody. And there's a lot of people I already knew along the way. So it's like, I know this is where I belong. And Vic, that's where we officially met, me and Vic. So it's like, oh, what's up, bro? How you doing? I'm Fendi Frank. I said, yeah, I know you are. So he's just a great guy overall. You know, a hard worker. Yeah. And his resume speaks for itself, bro. Absolutely. True to the game, authentic, and I just want to see him keep doing great things.
So I wanna ask. Nicki Minaj made some comments. She had an interview with Joe Budden where she talked about artists and following trends and how in chasing too many trends you can become faceless. And I want your opinion on that as an artist who clearly tries to do a lot of different things. There's one quote you have where you're like, yeah, I thought I was just a singer, huh? So like you pride yourself on being versatile. Like how do you kind of strike that balance between remaining true to who Fendi Frank is, but also showing that you have range?
That's a great question. I would hate to be boxed in. I could not, like, we were just talking about it. I can't listen to like rap 24/7.
Absolutely.
Sundays, Lauryn Hill, Bob Marley, something smooth. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just like the music I grew up with. You know, my mom Saturday mornings we clean and we listen to Michael Jackson. And, you know what I'm saying? My dad, Prince. Like, you know, that's what made me. And my music is not so similar to like stuff like that, but I wouldn't be making this stuff without that. Like that's part of me, you know what I'm saying? Like culturally, let's just like engrave. Along other things, there's so many genres I've listened to and I love since I was a kid. Like damn near like alternative, bro. I was listening to like Sublime.
Crazy, bro.
It's dope, bro. It's a vibe. You feel me?
All American Rejects, Fall Out Boy. Then,
bro, at one point that shit was bigger than hip hop and rap. You know what I'm saying? At one point, the emo scene too. You know what I'm saying? Just like disco was the top shit in the 70s.
My Chemical Romance.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a throwback. That's a throwback.
Yeah, man. Real 90s baby shit up. But you know, I think I've had people tell me, my DMs be wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like good and bad. But like, you know, I've had weird people just hit me up like, bro, you trying to do too much. Stop switching on your flow. Just stick to this. I'm like, bro, like, what the? You listen to bullshit, so what do I care? That's another thing, business wise. I feel like I made Shawty Tape 3 on the way for sure, and I got some crazy features on that.
You're expecting that this year?
Oh yeah, for sure. Cool. It's gonna be dope, bro. It's the last one, so I have to make it like insane. So females, you feel me? Love that the R&B. Like I can check my numbers, my demographics, and it's like mostly girls for R&B. For this trap shit, it's mostly dudes. You feel me? It's like, you know, I get it. I get the game. Like it's on paper. So just like, and I wouldn't do that if I didn't like both, or I couldn't be comfortable doing both, or it didn't feel natural. Yeah. Like I've never had nobody write a song for me. I've never had, you know what I'm saying? Like everything I put out is me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around like a great amount of producers, singers, and people, just good people all around, music people, business people. Yeah. And the different cities I've been to influence me differently. Like I can make a New York drill record because I've been to here a couple times. I'm in the studio with New York artists, like, and that every little time, like that becomes a part of me. You know what I'm saying? We're young, bro. It's like we keep evolving and growing. It's just like we're not done. This is not, you know, like who I am right now might just tweak, not change a lot. Like my principles and values and whatnot, same. But you know, you never stop growing and developing and thinking new thoughts and stuff like that. But everything I am is me, man. So
Yeah.
back to your question though, following a trend is not really my thing.
Yeah.
I like to do what I like to do.
Yeah.
If I see a business opportunity, why not? But it's gotta be. It can't be like this is not something I believe in or yada yada. It can't be out of my energy. Like I'm like, nah. If it's too much for me to go out of my way, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And I think what Nicki said is true. It's dope. Like you're just gonna follow every trend, bro. There's gonna be a next wave and a next wave. You're gonna do that too. Like that's not you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, that's a great that's a great question for sure.
I want to stay on because you made a point about how the women love your R&B stuff, the men love your trap stuff, and then you also you don't want to box yourself in, and you're very business minded. So how do you balance making music that you like, but then also making music that appeals to the audience that you've cultivated and other audiences that you want to touch? Like it's a
balance,
tough balance to strike.
Sure.
Like because
absolutely,
I feel like, and I'm not an artist, but the artists I know, they come from the heart. They're making things that they feel.
It's
like
them.
The songs that they write, it's like this is something that I went through, and I got to put this out. But also, when you're putting music out, you're giving it to the world, and you're allowing them to critique it, them to relate to it, them to feel it. So, how do you strike that balance, especially with the business and the art too?
Absolutely, bro. And you hit it right on the dot. It's a difficult balance.
Yeah.
Because your creative energy might not be as marketable as something else that somebody else is doing better. And it's just like being a business-minded people, I wouldn't be doing. I'm 23 right now, about to be 24. I wouldn't be
youngin.
youngin. Man, you young too. Chill out, bro. No, like I wouldn't be on this path if I didn't see it going anywhere further. Like I'm not gonna be 32 trying to be like like if I haven't peaked or something, I'm not gonna be trying it at 32.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like so, let's say I would like my streams wasn't going good or my features they're not coming in or like whatever. Like money's not coming in from music. I'm not doing it. So that being said, this is how I eat, this is how I live, this is how what I breathe, this is what I love to do. But at the end of the day, if I have to make a business decision, I will. Like if I have to, like the lady from Republic Records is like, oh, I need you to do a Spanish tape this year, and let's mark it out here and let's get something going and yada yada. And that could be a big blessing. But at the end of the day, like the business side, bro, everything's damn near a business. Like the contract is not creative. That is black and white. Like, oh, we own this and this and that, and you keep this. Yeah, it's just like that's something you don't want to give up too early if you can do it at all. Yeah, that's like what we was talking about. Empire. Empire is a great label, and like I'm going up there to chop it up with them, like in 2 weeks, something like that. So and this all business, all like, okay, cool. I'm giving this to the world. My creativity, my songs, my videos, whatever. What are I getting back? I need something to live off. I need this to produce money for me, so I keep doing this. Yeah. So if what I'm giving out is not putting out money, I can't do it, and that should be a sign like, okay, let's do something else. Yeah. Whether that be a different genre, a different type of song, a different tone, a different auto tune, whatever it is, tweak it. But yeah, man, we was talking about like. Even not being in the store, there's so much money in this music shit. Yes. Labels and whatnot, writers, creative directors, management.
That's why we do this podcast. We want to expose people to things outside of being the front man, the artist, or even the producer. Because producers have been getting a lot of their recognition lately, which they deserve. Yeah, but you could be an engineer. You could be a social media manager. You could be a tour manager. You can be a business manager. There's so many different like things under the umbrella of music that you can do. Like if you love it, you can be within it.
It's a whole industry, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm really glad you said that, man. We talked a little bit about that gas. So you got to tell the people who've never been to LA, where can they get the best gas?
Fendi Frank LLC.
Fendi Frank LLC.
No, I'm playing. I mean, it's LA, man.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, man.
I can't
it's
wait.
On my phone, it's in my pockets. Like, hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's dangerous. Come out there, man. You gonna don't be scared to have a good time, man. Shit is it's different out there, bro.
The listeners know me. I'm never afraid to have a good time.
Facts, man. There's a lot of trap houses. You feel me? They got good shit too. They got the same shit. They just they being raided and shit. People don't know this about me, but I was like a trap house security guard for like a month. Wow. Just because I ain't had nothing to do. It was like, and the homie was working there. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it with you and I get paid. I ain't doing shit at night. If I wasn't recording, I was like, fuck it, I'll make some money. I'll just sleep in a fucking box.
Right.
You know, but you know, shit got shiesty, shot up, and I had to put people down and shit like that.
Sheesh.
So I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be in this situation because
Right.
somebody come licked up, and
Yeah.
LA's messy, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. So I mean, New York is tough, but LA is some shit right now.
Yeah.
We had a good conversation about that earlier. It's, you know, Melrose and Fairfax damn near the new Crenshaw, new Manchester. So it's tough.
Yeah. So we touched on Shawty Tape 3 upcoming soon. We've touched on people that you've collaborated with. What is next for Fendi Frank?
Definitely. Like I don't got my YouTube popping right now, so I gotta for sure put out videos this year. I got this crazy record. Maybe not the most marketable thing on the East Coast like New York because it's a different flavor. But in LA, I already know what it's gonna do, man. With this new upcoming group, if you haven't heard them, their name is Baby Stone Gorillas.
Okay.
They got the co-sign by Travis. Look, you already know. Hey, bro, I'm gonna play the unreleased, bro. This shit is some insane, man.
Yeah.
They hit me and it's like, bro, you going crazy. And I'm thinking like we have no connection. We don't like they from you seen Denzel Training Day?
Yes.
That's where they're from.
Oh, wow.
The jungles. You
Okay.
feel me? Very, very red place. So I'm like, you know, and I'm from the east side.
Yeah.
Jordan Downs is a very, very purple place.
Right.
So it's not, you know. But anyways, at the end of the day, the only color that really matters is green. So what I'm saying that whatever, you know what I'm saying, we got going on, it don't matter, bro. Like I made songs with Bloods, Crips, Essays, whatever.
Yeah.
Like Ruchi's, you know, Inglewood, Neighborhood Pyro. You feel me? Like J5, Eastside, Great Street, Baby Love Crip. It don't matter, bro. In LA, the gang culture is always there. But to me, it's like, fuck all that shit, bro. Let's get to the music. Let's get to the money type shit. I don't care where you from. Let's do this shit. So with Baby Stone Gorillas, they reached out and it's like, hey, bro, you hard. Like, you feel me? Let's do something, tap in.
Yeah.
And I texted him, was like, bro, because it's 4 of them. I think I was talking to Top 5, and he was like, you know, I told him, like, oh, you know, let's do something when I get back from New York. He's like, nah, let's do shit. Like, now he sent me a beat, like, get on this, send it back ASAP. Send it back like 2 days after. And he's like, bro, this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
So I had posted a snip on the gram. DMs was going crazy. It's like, damn, bro. And that's the thing too. Like, it's the whole social thing is just like, oh, you working with him now? Oh, you might be tough. You feel me? It's just like,
it's a social proof. Me and Nick talk about it a lot. Like people will not jack you. Jack is like fuck with you or like support you until they see someone of a certain stature fucking with you too, which sucks. Like as a creator who, you know, I've reached a certain point now, but back in the day, like there were certain cosigns that I craved, and now like these are people that I talk to regularly. But it's like, yo, I was dope then, and y'all didn't want to appreciate me then until
you want to fuck me until I started fucking with like the higher ups. That's what happens to me now, bro.
Yeah.
When I just started, it's just like, you know, obviously you just try to self-promote yourself. And
Of
you
course.
like that first song you put on SoundCloud, like, guys, this is what I do. You telling people, this is me and this is what I do. And like you said, you put out to the world for, you know, like feedback, verification. You're going to get it, good, bad, whatever.
Yeah.
You're going to get feedback, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if I'm a listener, if I'm a consumer, I'm just like, oh, there's a service or product or something out.
Yeah.
It's like, let me taste it. Like, oh, Yelp, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit, music, you know, YouTube comments, all types of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like now, like that I'm fucking with, like, you know, they see me in established places. Like last Sunday, we was at Red Bull Records with Pro Club. They did a collab. The homegirl Storm shit. She's a LA legend.
Yeah.
Performing at the Super Bowl and shit. Like she right next to 50 type shit.
That's hard.
The homie Watts, homie Quan, Watts up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody that's doing it up in LA was there, and it was just so, for me, humbling to like be there. And I'm thinking like, damn, like when I started doing music, this is where I wanted to be, and this is where I am right now.
Yeah.
Like, and it feels natural. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel too rushed. It doesn't feel too soon.
Amazing.
And it's just like, this is a product of just sure will. Like, I didn't have no connections, nothing. No people like, oh yeah, bro, you got me. Like, look out for me. Like, nothing. It was just like one day it's just like up.
Yeah.
And
it hits different when you know that your hard work got you there. More
doesn't
than
it feel
anything.
great? Now you were talking about it, like the people that used to look for that cosign, it's just like now they like regular people to you.
They look up to you. It's like the people you looked up to start to look up to you.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
You do, whoa, like you really do this. Like,
Right, bro.
Yeah, it means a lot.
For sure, man. So, hey, man, kudos to you, bro. That's
kudos to you,
saying?
my brother. Kudos
Appreciate
to you.
you.
So let's talk about. I want to play a track to end it off. So talk about what went into the making of Verified, featuring One Take Quan and J5, and what that song means to you. Because as you mentioned, it's one of your big ones. It's one of the ones that got you on people's radar.
Yeah. First of all, like I said, just as soon as I announced it, it's like, oh, I know what it was. I hopped on the live. Because me and Quan, we had known each other through J-Star. Shout out, bro. He's landing tomorrow. He actually just landed in Boston. This guy's in business, but he's driving out here. And, we probably get in the studio, go to Quad or something like that in Manhattan.
Yeah.
But that guy, I would be wrong if I didn't throw bro in this interview. He's opened so many doors for me. There's people that I feel like, and whatever you want to do, whoever you are, you have goals and aspirations. It's just like, and you're going to get chances, like little windows of like, this is it right now. Go through it or don't go through it. Some people don't know where it's in front of them. They're too timid or they're like, I'm not ready or whatever. Fuck that. I'll be in that bitch.
Turn a window into a door.
So
turn a window into a door.
You know what I'm saying? Like bust through that bitch with a hammer if you got to. Like, and J-Star gave me those little windows. Like, oh, bro, you want to go with one take? Hell yeah, let's go. Get the follow, this and that. Now we homies. Like, you feel me? We kicking it. We want to go get a bite. It's not some music shit. It's just authentic, like love. You feel me? So like, shout out, bro, for always like fuck with me. Since day one, he was the first one to be like, and he was already established. He's got records with MB Nail, like a lot of West Coast legends. Like he's with Joe Moses is the one that like signed him first. You know who Joe Moses is?
Sounds familiar. Yeah. Oh, fuck. He got a record. Damn, what is it called?
Ty Dolla $ign.
Yes. Yeah.
So no, he's a GOAT. So
yeah, his
story is dope. But anyways, man, my story, he plays a big part in it. And I'm somebody that, bro, I'm authentic all the way. So whatever, I'm gonna give you my 100% every day, whether it's bad, good, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reciprocate the same energy. So, and he said in an interview, somebody out there in Cali, shout out my girl Tyler Kimani. She interviewed me, and she's like, "Oh, I thought y'all been like, nah, it was just authentic love." She interviewed him. The next thing, he's just like, "Why did you like co-sign Frank and this and that?" And he's just like, "Well, you feel me? Let's say he gets on faster, like, you pass up some people he was looking up to. He's like, let's say he passes up me. I showed him love. He's gonna get me up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And and that's how it's supposed to work.
Absolutely.
And with politics, especially in LA, it does not go like that usually. Like Atlanta, all the rappers bringing up each other. New York,
a huge family in Atlanta. Like,
you know what
they really set the model for.
Oh yeah, they took over the last couple of years of music, bro.
Reaching a certain point and then reaching back into the community and pulling people up.
Come on, there's more room up here.
It's
New York, so inspirational. Bro. You feel me? You got Pop Smoke was going crazy. Rest in peace, him.
Yeah,
bro. I was a big fan. You feel me? Like,
I love him.
I know out here, like I got my Crenshaw shirt. Feel me? Nipsey, R.I.P. Nipsey. Out here, I know in Canarsie, I was staying on Thomas Boyland Ave last time I came out here, and we went to like they projects and shit like that in the hood. They have Canarsie instead of Crenshaw. I'm like, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie. But you know what I'm saying? Out here, Pop Smoke, 5Yo, Lil TJ, Jay Critch, like they all, like, you feel me? It's cool. I know they got like little shit, like shout out like Ron Suno, bro's funny as hell. You know, K Flock, they had their little shit at Rolling Loud. But, you know, and that's anywhere. But I'm saying, like, LA is just not there yet. And I think it's getting there, but it's not there yet. Where we pulling up, like, oh, you the next one? Come on. Let's go. Oh, you next? Come on. Like, there's still a lot of hatred. Like, R.I.P. Draco, that's a direct fucking thing from that, bro.
That was terrible.
Like, if you from LA and you really know what's up with music and you in the industry, you know what happened to that. And I don't want to put too much, like, out, you know, on this shit. But, you're like, I know what happened, bro. And it's just like, that's foul. Like, somebody that's on the top of the food chain in LA, like, was hating on Draco coming up, and that was the result of that. I'm like, that's foul, bro. And I'm like, but anyways, back to your point, man.
No,
I'm sorry,
man. No, I appreciate you sharing that, because I think it's something that people need to hear. It's like, someone else eating doesn't mean that there's no food for you either.
There's food
like,
for everybody, bro.
Big ass table for all of us. So.
Man, and we just talked about who's doing it right. Atlanta, New York, you feel me? Florida got their own shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But back to Verified, man. Ace of Face with Shoreline Mafia. That doesn't need to be said, man. They fucking go sell out a world tour if they wanted to, you know, when they was together and shit. You know, and just being around people naturally. When you're from LA, bro, especially in this industry, in this, like, you know everybody, man. Once you start, like, wiggling in up there and, like, with the who's and shit, it's just like, oh, you know, bro? Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, let's work. Let's do this. Like, it's natural off the rip. And it took me a little bit to get there. You feel me? But
we're here now.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing rushed, man. So when I had Ace, he sent me. He's like, "Hey, bro, you want some? Oh yeah, send me some beats."
Yeah.
You know, and you hear that tag, and that's a natural. And that's another thing, right? Producers getting more credit. Like their tag is their identity now.
Yeah.
Like you hear Metro Boomin, it's like, "Oh yeah, that shit finna be fire."
Yeah.
You hear Ace the Face or Ron do that shit in LA, like, "Oh yeah, this shit gonna be cold."
Yeah.
So when Quan heard that shit, it's like, "Oh yeah, let's do this shit." He went crazy on the hook. That guy's insane, bro. He's just a genius, man. He's people will look at his Instagram or something like that, and it's like, oh, this guy's fucking the King Ratchet. He's an intellectual, bro. He's dumb smart. He used to fuck me up in chess on iPhone messages, and you know he's just dope. He's great.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
No, bro. You feel because he got a big ass one take on here. You feel me? Like what you gonna do? Like he said, this is it. I'm doing this shit. You feel me? And he's going crazy. So shout out, bro. He showed love too.
Yeah. So let's bro, thank you so much for coming through again. Yeah, for my guy. Appreciate you. Fendi Frank here. Make sure y'all tap in. Shawty Tape 3 coming soon.
Come on.
But we're gonna close off with Verified featuring One Take Quan and J5. Let's hear it.
Blue check to be verified. Think I'm a wife for this bitch, must be hella high. If we in this bitch, you can't come inside. Even when I'm strapped down, I don't come inside. Off the Julio, I'm a Fulio. Talking bankrolls, I need 2 of those. Off the Julio, I'm a Fulio. Talking bankrolls, I need 2 of those.
Bonafide bitch, wanna get rich. Heart so cold, might have came from the fridge. Better not snitch, might get a stitch. Put this in your purse, yeah, that's my type of bitch. She hold the glick, she ride the dick. She keep on fucking on the dick, bitch. Damn, bitch, you thick. Come get this brick. She want the can to beat the drum like I'm Nick. Like, bitch, damn, you fine. Ass out this world, oh my. Like, bitch, damn, you fine. Call the Fendi pussy, yeah, that's my. Oh, you like that? Wanna fight back? Beat the thing down, bitch, I'm all in your back. Oh, you like that? Oh, you like that? Huh? Run that shit back.
Ay, I don't need a blue check to be verified. Think I'm a wife for this bitch, must be hella high. If we in this bitch, you can't come inside. Even when I'm strapped down, I don't come inside. Off the Julio, I'm a Fulio. Talking bankrolls, I need 2 of those. Off the Julio, I'm a Fulio. Talking bankrolls, I need 2 of those. I'm a fool with it, but I'm smooth with it. If she ugly, then she only get 2 minutes. Give a fuck who he with, I ain't cool with niggas. Quit talking about get me, just do it, nigga. I'ma slap her ass like it's dominoes. She gon' throw it back, I'ma catch those. Still holding on the old feeling, she need to let go. I ain't covered shit, told her that from the get-go. Ain't talking about nothing, it ain't a bankroll. Bills crispy like they out the dryer, but they can't fold. Feeling like Diddy, all a nigga do is take hoes. Baby, send that bottle, take a motherfucking shot, ho. I don't need a blue check to be verified. Think I'm a wife for this bitch, must be hella high. If we in this bitch, you can't come inside. Even when I'm strapped down, I don't come inside. Off the Julio, I'm a Fulio. Talking bankrolls, I need 2 of those. Off the Julio, I'm a Fulio. Talking bankrolls, I need 2 of those.
When I do say you my sister, I can ass, I'm with Jack, I can ass out this drag, I got a bag, they can tell that I'm past, top shelf exotic, this shit gas, I'm with one take, all your ass got is one time. To play with mine, watch how fast I'ma bust now. Doing numbers, I ain't never need no cosign. Heard you got walk well, nigga, I need 2 lines. Don't need a blue check, nigga, I need blue strips. If I don't grind, swear to God, I won't eat shit. Yeah, 5 on this bitch, too, this the G-Mix. Steady hating on the nigga, bitch, suck dick.
I don't need a blue check to be verified. Think I'm a wife for this bitch, must be hella high. If we in this bitch, you can't come inside. Even when I'm strapped down, I don't come inside. Off the Julio, I'm a Fulio. Talking bankrolls, I need 2 of those. Off the Julio, I'm a Fulio. Talking bankrolls, I need 2 of those.